What does the word trigger mean to you? For most people, a trigger is assigned to a large emotional reaction. And in reality, neurobiologically, when we're triggered, it's a sign that our mind and our body are letting us know that something's wrong. And that letting us know something wrong, that triggered experience can show up in a whole host of ways, and emotional reactivity is only one. In fact, when we're triggered, it's a sign that we're outside of our resiliency zone. So, our resiliency zone is our homeostatic space. It's where our nervous system feels balanced and strong and good. And we can get pushed up outside of it, which means we're in a state of hyperarousal, or down, which could be a sense of hypoarousal or depression. If you've ever cycled between anxiety and depression, well, this is what you're cycling around, your resiliency zone. And a trigger is a somatic, a cognitive, an emotional response to being outside that zone. It's the way our brain and our body going, hey, here's a flag, pay attention. We need to rebalance. So, signs of being triggered are really important to be aware of. Yes, of course, it can be an overt emotional reaction, being easily annoyed, agitated, or irritated about things. It can also be a feeling of being really overwhelmed. And when we're in that hypoaroused state, when we're down below our zone, it, being triggered can look or feel like dissociation, feeling disconnected from reality, a sudden onset of exhaustion or fatigue, even brain fog. And as I mentioned, sometimes triggers show up in our body with an upset stomach, a headache, teeth grinding, or a clenched jaw, or even just heavy weightedness in our limbs. And when triggers show up in a cognitive way, it's like intrusive thoughts or those ruminations. We just keep chewing and chewing and chewing on something. Or if it's an intrusive thought, we just keep focusing on it. It keeps coming into our mind, whether we want it to or not. Remember, these are all signs that our mind and our body have experienced something distressing or disturbing that is either linked immediately to the present moment, could have happened a couple hours before, or that something happened that is bringing up some experiences from way back there in our past. And either way, these are experiences of our brain and our body letting us know something's wrong so we can begin to take intentional action. So we can lean into the trigger as a data point for action. That in of itself will immediately calm that trigger down because we're moving into agency. We're starting to take steps to take care of ourselves. And ultimately, that's what our mind and our body want.